Boom, boom. This is Ken. Everybody, welcome back to the channel. All right, we got a little bit more Soul Land Reloaded up today. All right, so let's go ahead and continue. So I did the last video yesterday. Talked a little bit about the basis of the game and what type of characters you might want to go for. As I said, you want to have attackers, which are the orange symbol here with the sword. That's an attacker. AOE. Pretty much most of them are just about AoE except for Zoo. Zoo right here. She tends to be a little bit on the single attacker side, but the others do AoE damage. You can open up the character and you can take a look, and look at their skills and cultivate, and you can go to info, God of War AoE nuker. So they pretty much tell you under the info tab what type of attacker it is AoE, but most of them are single. Most of them are AoE. You want a tank, of course. Ren is an excellent tank here. She's one of the best. She actually heals herself, which makes her an excellent tank. BB Dog, crowd control. You want to have somebody that buffs, debuffs, remove debuffs, stuff like that. So I guess you might call them support characters. Then you want to have somebody that does healing. Ayin is the best because not only does she heal, but she actually gives you an attack boost as well. Ayin and BB Dong are considered at this point in time to be the two best S characters in the game. Chen, very close to them. He's the highest attacker in the S class. He does the most damage. Okay, so he's an excellent character to go for as well. So as you can see, there's some pretty good characters. All of these have upside. Nin is an excellent character. If you want to go for her, most people will be able to get Ning pretty quick. Okay, she's one of the characters that you get. You get shards for her as you play the game. But that's all I got was those shards. Most of the I started to get a lot of stuff related to Ayin through the black market and stuff, so I just decided to go ahead and prioritize her, and I have ever since she is the best healer in the game. But like I say, her and BB Dong are considered to be two of the harder to obtain characters in the fact that early in the game. As you get later in the game, it's not that much of a big deal. You can get them just as easy as you can get the others. But when you're just starting out, so if you're just starting out, Ning is an excellent healer to go for. Zhu is an excellent character to go for, especially for PvP. She's okay in PvE as well, but PvP is really hers. So PvP, you might want to go for her from that regard. Yugon, Gube, both excellent characters too. All of the S characters have the capabilities. Deo, he's good tank as well. So all the characters are in there, but this is just the ones that I went with because that's what the game gave me more of at the beginning. Okay, and it's what I chose out of the chests. You will get chests to make a choice, so you can choose what you want to prioritize for your team. And since Ayin and BB Dong were considered to be the two of the best in the game, and then Ren and Chen were right behind them, so I just went ahead and chose these as my main team. You have 4 main teams. And then you have the support. I'll show you how that works out here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the interface. So I just logged on today. Daily check-in is basically just choose your daily reward. You get one each day. Based on your tier, VIP tier, you might be able to choose, like if you're VIP 6, you can choose some more of the check-in reward medallions. Store. This is the most important chest in the game. This right here is where you get your awakening item. This is the awakening item, Deep Sea Sunken Silver. This is what you use to awaken your items. You also use, you'll be able to awaken the armor, the leggings, and the boots just by using the Sunken Silver. But to do the weapon the first time, you will need to acquire their awakened item, the awakened weapon. Okay, this is the only I have awakened weapons for BB Dong. Okay, we got a chest where we're able to choose an item So they just gave us a chest to choose awakening item for any S character. All of them were in there. So you could choose whichever one you wanted. So I chose BB Dong. And I also, the first weapon I actually purchased from the store was for Chen. And as you can see, I don't have the awakened weapons for any of the others. The next one I do will most likely be for Ren here. So, but yeah, so that's a very important item. So you want to try to draw, every time you draw a 10 pool, you're guaranteed to get at least one deep sea sunken silver. These right here they're very, very difficult to get. Okay, so understand that. So the SS characters, it's 4,500, and for the S characters, it is 3,000. There are ways to get this, and I'll show you the other ways here shortly. All right, so the store. So you get one free a day. So same, you get one free a day. And this is a chance to get a shard, or I actually did one time get an A+ weapon out of this chest. So it does happen. Okay, mail. Just claim all your mails each day. If you're doing all of the actual events and stuff that they have on a daily basis, in the evening you get the rewards for doing it, like for the arena, for this attack of the treant and stuff. So you'll be able to get that. So they just said that they bugged open a treasure chest. Okay, so they had a little error in the game, and they let everybody know. Got a friend request. Somebody from Tang. Tang's probably, I'd say they're probably the most powerful on the guild in the game. We're going to go talk about sex here shortly. All right, so this is an interesting little function right here. So, okay, so we went through. So let's talk about regenerate. Regenerate is a good way to get, actually, you can dissolve items that you get them back. So don't look at anything as being wasted, because if something you do, you can dissolve the character and you can get the shards back for the characters. You can regenerate them, and so there's a lot of stuff that you can do. But one of the things that is really useful here is that you can dissolve all of this stuff. So all these hidden weapons, you can dissolve all that. And right here is the one that you want to look for. This is a way to get those awakened points, to get the awakened weapon. You can cash these in as you get them. He's an A character, so you can dissolve those and get this many points. If I did that right now, I'd be able to get a weapon for one of my characters, but I'm not going to do it as of yet. Okay, so that's what the dissolve. So regenerate is a good option. Top up is if you're willing, like I'm already a VIP 4, and you get VIP just playing the game. As you get every 10 levels, they give you a VIP level automatically. Okay, achievements, just make sure that you claim them all. Okay, as you do through different stuff through all the others, you'll get them and just claim them. It just gives you little rewards. Assistant, this activates at level 60. At level 60, these 3 items right here are daily quests that you need to do. You can go ahead and complete them just by clicking on this, and it'll complete those for you, so you don't have to worry about doing it. All you need to do is go in and claim the rewards. The rewards are claimed at missions, and I'll show you that shortly. Okay, daily events. This right here is always to place the check. You get every day you get these free. There's a weekly pack. This is stuff that you can be purchased with your crystals, your diamonds. You'll always get diamonds. As you can see, I've never purchased any diamonds, and that's how many I have. I hold on to these because they throw in stuff like this every now and then. But this is VIP linked, so a lot of this stuff is not purchased. But if you're looking for level, enhancement, right here's the thing to level up your characters. This is stamina. It gives you stamina, Oscar special sausage, and then gold if you want to do that. The growth fund, this is what I was talking about. You will get VIP automatically inside of this right here. So at 60, I will get free VIP 4. At 90, free VIP 5. 120, VIP 6, 7. So if you just play the game a lot and level up your character, you'll get VIP. Okay, monthly card. This is a card that you can purchase, allows you to extend certain privileges, and it lists what privileges you get inside of there. You will get that card free the first time. It'll be free of charge when you first log on to the game. And then they have, this is right here is the login fees. This is where the events are at. So it's very important that you check here each day. Just for logging in these 3 days, I get this rewards. That's 1,500 just for 3 days. Plus I get a bunch of shards. I can choose which one I want to put. A time limited pack. This is if you want to spend a little bit, you know, like your daily packs, and you can get certain stuff at it. Okay. This Doomstone is something that a birthday related event. You won't see that all the time, so you might want to consider snatching up those. This right here is a time limit, so this allows you to exchange. This is where you can get the good stuff at. A lot of times, at the end of the event for Tang San, SS Tang San character, I only had 100 shards. They offered 50. Right here. But you could boost with crystals. It cost me 4,000 crystals, and I was able to get the 50 that I needed to complete the character. So they will, if you conserve a little bit and don't jump on things real fast and conserve your crystals a little bit, you'll be able to get what you need to. Soul Bone Chest. This is just, again, all these things to get the soul bones and stuff, and to get the extended bones. You know, it would take literally days to explain all this stuff to you. As you level up, you'll see what becomes available. Okay, so you know, level 8's Carnival, 10 Arena, 13, so Slaughter City. So as you level up, this stuff will become active, and then you'll be able to utilize it. So a lot of it you won't be able to utilize up front. Monthly check-in. This is a nice little thing here. You check in each month, and then you get a really nice check-in shop, which has some awesome stuff in it. This is an SS hidden weapon. I'm in the process of working on this. I already have some shards for it. I have 50 of the 130 needed. So I'll probably end up purchasing some in here. And then you can get some, shards for Ajien and BB Dong there and here. Plus, Sunken Silver. I already went ahead and snatched up the Sunken Silver. It's hard to get it. So anytime you see Sunken Silver, you generally want to prioritize that as your purchase. Because it's just not something that's out there all that often, so you want to get it. And this right here is a pack right here that allows you to choose between God of War and Jun. Now remember, these shards that you're getting for these characters here, they are not used to promote the characters. SS characters don't promote using their own shards. Their own shards go here to level up the skill, the Divine Skill Cry of Warguard. Every time you get a shard for him, it goes into here. Okay, to level these guys up, as I said before, you use these, which is base XP, which you can get generally inside of the black market. You'll see it every now and then. Every now and then they'll have an event and they'll stick some of it up there. Every time I see it, I snatch it up. These right here are universal shards. If you're familiar with other games that have these, you get these inside of the arena. Okay, if you do 10 arena battles, you'll get like 12 of them. Okay. But then you use the shards for the other characters that you're not using. You, of course, do not want to add these shards to the characters that you are using, simply because of the fact that you want to promote them up with their shards too. So that's what I like, the way they do that. There's not a specialty thing that you have to require. Just playing the game and getting shards for characters that you don't use or not using don't go to waste. And I like that feature of the game. All right, so back to the tab here. So that's the monthly check-in. If you do purchase, there's a monthly items that you can purchase inside of the actual check-in. That it's I don't really, I like the way they've got it set up here. There's just nothing else that I would want to see inside of there. There is, in the Battle Pass, there is an option where you can purchase an Elite Battle Pass. Thankfully, they don't have that on everything, but you basically just get more rewards. You just get the same thing. You just get more of it. You get this tab in this line, and they got some nice stuff in here. But really, not that much for how much they're asking for it. So I held off on it, and I'm just getting the top line stuff. So that's that. But it's nice that they have it. And it's a battle pass. It runs for so it's remaining for 17 days. So it runs for quite some time. Monthly check-in is also, as I already showed you. Heaven Dew Festival. Now this is a special event that's been going on for some time now. If you run normal mode 20 times, 50 times, 70 times, 100 times, you get 5 shards to go against that skill purchase for him. And this has been going on for the last 7 days, every day. So every day I've been running it 100 times to get all of the rewards, because it gives me 10 shards that I could choose for Ayin or BB Dong. And that's the reason they're the best. These 3 are the best, is because they're at the beginning. It's not alphabetical order if you look at it. It's clearly they've got the best, some of the best characters lined up towards the front, because those are the ones that you can't get inside the other chests. Stamina purchase. Each time you purchase stamina, you get a little reward. This event will end. This Heaven Dew Festival will end. It doesn't really say it, because it resets at the end of the day, but it keeps coming back up. So I'm not exactly sure how long it's going to go on for. It doesn't seem to have any type of date inching. It'll just, it keeps resetting. I don't know if they're just doing that because they want to or not, but whatever. This is a special event too. Okay, this is a Forge event. It's just basically another way to get, there's that XP I was talking about for SS. But you can see off choices for all kinds of stuff. And here's, if you get 80 of these, you can get some awakened weapons for some of the S characters. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, okay, these are actually the weapons for the SS characters. These are SS character weapons. If you get 80 of the Iron Core Iron Source, and the see, I'm in. This is what you get just by playing it generic. And as you can see, they don't offer any type of awakening weapon for an S character or an SS character in the base. It just basically explains what this is event here. Okay, so it's. I've been playing it and doing it. Zoo King's Concert, another event that they have up. Basically, I just run this and I got an S, which is pretty high. I was right, that's about almost as high. That'll be S. Getting an S rank in playing the game will allow you enough to get all of the chests, and it will allow you to purchase a bunch of stuff inside of here. I mainly focus on these packs and this the shards. This is a chance you can get 30 shards. This will allow you to complete his skill, level up his Divine War God skill. So another event. This one's going to end in 3 days. Okay, monthly fun. This right here is each month they offer, and as you can see, if you do purchase these, this is another way that you can, for money, get the actual SS characters. Okay, but you can get them free if you just play the game. Right, and then they have a survey. So that's pretty much all of everything up here along the top. Okay, Extreme North is an event that occurs inside of your sect. So let's go ahead and talk about sects real quick here, just for the first item. So you want to join a sect as soon as you can. Okay, sects are very good. I'm in FAM right now. We're at level 5. So Extreme North event. This event occurs. It's a timed event, which means it only occurs during the week. I think it only occurs on Thursdays, actually. And there's another event that only occurs on Friday, which has to do with devil whales. We'll talk about that tomorrow, as it'll be Friday, and I'll show you that. So whenever this event pops up, you want to make sure that you do it immediately to get the rewards for it, because it's only up for a day. Okay? Let's talk about missions. The reason I brought that up is because these are the weekly missions right here. This is that Extreme North event. So you need to do it if you want to clear your weeklies. So this will pop up, on the Thursday. This pops up, Devil Whales pop up on Friday. So those are the only days that those events are open. So if you don't do those, you won't be able to claim the rewards for them. And you'll probably come up just a little bit short of completing the 80 points, getting the crystals, and getting the Pontiff Decree. Pontiff Decree is a free draw. Okay, so you definitely want to do that. And as you can see, this is the dailies. There's a lot of dailies to do. A lot of dailies, guys. You don't need to complete every single one, but you need to complete pretty close to, all of them to get the full chest, which of course you want to do because you get a key for the awakening chest there. I don't use my keys in the awakening. I do my one free pull a day. I wait until I get 10. Don't pull until you get 10, because you're guaranteed an awakened, the deep sea sunken silver. You need to do a 10 pull to get one of those, and you're guaranteed to get one. So don't pull until you have 10, okay? Because you're just wasting your shots. If you do, and that deep sea sunken silver is very hard to get. Awakening your character's equipment is a huge boost in power. Literally 15 to 20% increase in your weapon damage when you awaken that weapon the first time. So it's definitely something that you want to save up, because it takes that weapon which you get inside the shop, and then it takes I think it's like four or six deep sea sunken silver. So not only do you need the weapon, you need the deep sea sunken silver. When we go into the character tab a little bit in tomorrow's video, where I show you how to build up the characters, we'll go ahead and I'll show you that. But yeah, so let's continue with that for the sect. The sect, you want to join it because this is where you can get sect skills. You can get level up skills to increase your attack for your team and stuff. So you definitely want to join it because you can definitely be successful. And there's a lot of things that you can do in it. Daily construction. That's just you get. This is how you build up. Your experience for your guild. You want to get the higher your guild, the more options that you'll get for whatnot. Extreme North, I talked about that. Soulmaster Dispatch. Do these daily. Okay, I just do them. I set them up and then clear them out the next day. It's dispatch. You just do one-click deploy and dispatch. Sometimes there's S ones. There are no S ones today. They all seem to be A's. Normally you'll get an S in there, which takes 3. But I've always been able to one-click deploy. You want to have a well-rounded team. Don't just focus on the 4 characters. Focus on getting all of the characters. Okay, just don't level them up. Okay, because once you get them, you open up those fusion skills, and it makes you more powerful. So don't neglect them. Sack challenge is your basic daily reward. You fight the boobs, and you get rewards inside the chest. Okay, you get. This is not the deep whale that occurs on Friday. This is just one of the bosses, and you get 6 or 7 a day. Everybody does it, and you can auto sweep it, as you can see. So 300. So I'm almost at 400 million damage, which is pretty good actually. Okay, and then as you can see, everybody keeps working on it. We've pretty much annihilated. As you can see, we're already up to 12. We're pretty much maxed out. We've cleared all these. We have a pretty active guild. So, or sect. They're called sects in here. There's a tournament going on right now. This is basically, I like to play this and participate in this because you can get shards for BB Dong in here. Okay, so you always want to participate in this event, just specifically for that, because the shop items are really good, and you can get the. I'm going to purchase the Tang Cheng shards too, even though I don't use him. I can use these shards that I get for him to level up my SS character. See, there you go. So always, whenever you see an S shard, grab it. That's the way I've been doing it. I have not run out of stuff yet. Of course, I do play a lot, so I built up a lot of resources to do that. Martial Soul. This is for the actual. I'll do the base cleaning. This is just a way to level up your. In our case, we're using it's for the battle. Okay. Still waiting to come up there. That's why I got the thing on it. As you fight other sects, because there's a sect war that goes on. Okay, um, and you're fighting other sects, and they have a soul too. We're using the soft-boned rabbit soul, but there are other souls. There's the clear sky hammer. There's the you know, there's different types of um, souls that you could use. I'm not the sect master. Alphen is. I'm the deputy. I'm Sky Key right here. But we decided to go ahead and use the martial soul simply because the soft-bone rabbit, because it gives us a lot of attack. Okay, and that goes inside of the martial soul tournament. See, our soft-bone rabbit is going up against the level 7 seraphim for malice core. Okay, and you just do it, participate in it daily. Okay, just do your attack. Once you attack it once, I'll go ahead and show you how the setup goes here. So this is the basic screen for setup. Okay, you're going to have your main characters. You don't choose where they go. Just click on them and it'll put them in the right spot. It'll put your tank here, attackers here, and then it'll put your crowd control or healer in the back. So once I put Ching, see, it'll move. It moves. And it really good choice as to what you want to do. And I've never, it works out fine. Have not had any trouble. Spirit Soul is this right here. There are different types of Spirit Souls. This is the new one that just came out. I managed to get her through the event, so I was really impressed with that. She's excellent. She does freezing. Now this is the support characters. So here's what I said by you need to build up more than just your 4. You want to go up to 8, and you actually might want to consider going up all the way to 12. At level 80, you'll be able to use those many characters. Okay, so support, you just use your next ones that are highest level. Okay, and then I unlocked this yesterday, so I have one more room for one more. Now, notice the check mark. That means this skill will be active for her. So here's what you can do. Okay, she has a pretty good skill, but Tang Sang's skill is a little bit more powerful. So I put him here, and it'll automatically utilize his skill. And then back on Sup 1, you can choose which skill. I'm choosing Yin simply because she has an awesome skill where she comes out and she heals you, and she gives me an attack boost. My whole team gets an attack boost. So see how many characters you can use, and that's the way it formats up. We'll go ahead and fight this. I'll just let it auto. Normally I don't auto these. I auto it, but I put the auto down to 1 time. Down here at the bottom, when it starts, you'll see it here. I set this to 1 simply because there's things that you can do that, like when a post will appear, a little totem. See, destroying this totem does massive damage. So I want to have enough time to get to it. So I just normally put it on 1, but just to get this over quicker, I'm going to do it on 2. Okay, so this is the others, the other team, and this is the damage I'm doing. See, he's going to come across there. So you want to dodge this. If you have it on 1, you can dodge. Like I would normally have dodged. Everybody would still be alive normally, but I'm just letting it run. See, Chen went down. See, my tank is still up, and she's been. See how good tank Ren is. She's been up here head to head with this dude the whole time, and she's still alive. That tells you how much she heals herself. Oh, there's the post. If her skill, oh wow, another one out real fast there. She's not going to be able to teleport. She can teleport pretty quick. See, she's still alive. So she's a beast. And she's very easy to get. Shards, they're not stingy on shards for her, thankfully. So that's it. So, and then after you've completed it once, so that's best record, and then you just attack, and you can just sweep it, and sweep it again, okay, and confirm. And that's it for my daily runs, okay. We're at 2 consecutive wins, and it's sunny out, so sunny means you have good. And rewards, like you claim all the rewards because you get the tournament coins, and like I say, you want the coins for the tournament shop. And like I said before, you can purchase all this stuff. Like I'm going to purchase out BB Dong shards, and I'm going to purchase out all of these Tang Ching shards. I'll use those on that, and then you can actually use the coins too. I might actually purchase some bone exchange, but I'm going to hold off. So I'm going to hold off on doing the other stuff. Okay, but that's how you do the tournament. Okay, so that that's that. We haven't opened up Sec War yet. We got to get to 6, so we're almost to 6, and that's an involved Sec War where the one-on-ones go. So it's going to be pretty cool. We're anxious to get to that. And this here is I am a deputy, so I'm allowed to level up the our Soul Force. So I think you have to be a deputy to actually do this. To actually do that, I think these right here everybody can do, but to actually level up, I think you have to be a deputy. But Alphen does stuff too, so it's really nice to be in a guild where I can actually, you can actually, both of you are working to get the thing done, so that we can actually advance. We're advancing pretty far. I think we're like in one of the top 3 sects on the server. And this is one of the newer servers, so the fact that we're still that high up is promising. You can gift bags. Just give everybody a little bit of crystals, just because we're all nice. I'm going to do that. I do it daily. You just go to distribute, check out diamond. It's based on how much VIP is how many you can get. So I'm going to donate 288 diamonds. I can claim some of those diamonds back, and then everybody else will get some as well too. And then the Martial Soul Force, one-click level up. This is the skills. As these level up, then you can level up the bone. So once these all get to 14, we'll be able to level up the Bone Rabbit. It's a straight attack, so it's pretty good. It's a pretty good Martial Soul. They have the Elite Quiz. These are quizzes. Okay. There's no time limit on these. So if you don't know it, just like go Google it. Okay. I'm not sure who hosted 2010 Olympics. I think it was in Sochi, Russia, but I'm not sure. So, but I'll go check and Google it, because if you get it right, all of them right, you get some crystals. So you want to make sure you get them right. All right, so that's all I'm going to cover today, since we're about the half an hour minute mark here, so 32 minutes. But as you can see, there's a lot of stuff. I'm not done. I'm probably not even halfway through the basic introduction to this game. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff we're going to have to go over. I'm going to cover soul bones. I'm going to cover all that stuff in depth. But right now, that stuff doesn't become prevalent until you get into the 30s and 40s, and that takes a little bit of time. I've been playing for a month, every day, and as you can see, I'm only level 60. So it's going to take you a few weeks to get to where you're going. So, but I'll go over all this stuff. I'm just going over the basis for tomorrow. We'll go a little bit more into the basis, and then I'll do a Saturday, and we'll talk a little bit about soul bones and equipment and stuff, and go over that. But yeah, so that's it for Soulland. I'm serious. Give it a try, guys. It does look like the monetization is not over the top, so I'm very pleased with that. As I said before, this is a Chinese game, so I was a little worried. That's why I waited a whole month before I started covering it. I wanted to make sure it was not going to be they're not going to change from the friendly 2 weeks that you get when you first log on to the game. There's new player. I wanted to make sure that as they introduced new stuff, it was going to be feasible, and I was able to get the SS Toll Sang. So, he's one of the top line characters. I was able to get him free to play. So it looks like it's out there. So it looks like it's going to be something that you can actually, maybe have a good time playing. All right. So thanks a lot for watching. All right. Remember to subscribe. Once you've subscribed, you'll see that bell. If you click on the bell, you get notified each time I do drop a video. Also, remember to like and share the video as well, because that does help the channel immensely. So this is Ken Rear coming at you from the corner, signing out.